Coming up on Mountain News this morning, many Kentuckians are recovering from the chaos of multiple severe weather events this year, but scammers aren't hesitating to make a quick buck. And multiple people looking for a place to go after the tornado found a temporary home thanks to an RV on the move.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning and a happy Wednesday to you, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this May 21st. We are at 6 o'clock this morning, and Megan, our friend or our enemy, our nemesis, the fog was back today. Not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. The good news is it's not widespread fog, so at least not everyone is seeing it. However, here in Hazard and a lot of our southeastern counties are definitely seeing that fog impact this morning. So make sure you're driving carefully on the road. Some good news, though, is at least it's a warmer start to your day. Temperatures are in the 60s, a little bit warmer as you're traveling towards Monticello and Somerset in the mid to upper 60s. And this afternoon, we'll see those temperatures warming into the 70s. A big mixture, seeing some low to upper 70s across eastern Kentucky. Here's a look at that live pinpoint Doppler radar, where we see just a little bit of rain right now as you're traveling towards Lee and Wise County, Virginia. But for the most part, staying nice and clear. Here's a look at that breakdown for the day. We'll hit that high temperatures around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, looking at partly cloudy skies with slight chances of showers. Amelia.
So far this year, disaster after disaster damages the Commonwealth, and too often we see scammers take advantage of this. The Better Business Bureau is warning people to vet donation sites and contractors in the days and weeks to come. Mariah Conjito reports.
The tornado uprooted the lives of so many Kentuckians in a matter of minutes.
When something has hit your community like that, even if it's not your community, it hits you in the heart and you want to help.
Heather Clary with the Better Business Bureau says don't be so quick to say yes, though.
If there's one you're not familiar with that reaches out to you unsolicited by phone, by text, perhaps on social media, that's all the more reason to take extra steps to vet that organization.
She says 2 ways to check their legitimacy is to see if they have boots on the ground and what experience they have with storm relief.
Those are the organizations that are going to be able to make best use of any donations.
As rebuilding gets underway, Clary says people should know what to ask for from contractors.
Ask them for their documentation, workers' comp, liability insurance, get what they're going to do in writing. Do not pay the entire amount up front.
She says companies from out of state will also try to get jobs here, and while they may be real, you'll want to validate that.
Don't let your hurry to get things back to normal cloud your judgment.
Clary says to also be aware of FEMA and emergency responder imposters roaming hard-hit areas.
If you've had everything blown out of your house, that could include important documents.
Clary says identity theft is possible.
Social security cards, bank statements, birth certificates, you name it, it could be lying anywhere.
Clary says scammers are best at preying on people's vulnerability. Mariah Conjito, WKYT.
To find out more about identity theft, scams, and legitimate organizations and contractors, you can head to this story on our website, WYMT.com. We now know the names of all people who were killed by the tornado in Laurel and Pulaski counties. We've told you about Laurel County firefighter Leslie Leatherman's death in the line of duty. And here are the others: Richard and Wanda McFall, June Johnson, Fisher, Darlene Miller, Nancy Clem, Pamela Mason, Sherry Smith, Tiffany Heim, and Ray Cohen. Linda and Gary Sweet, Lisa Fortney, Kenneth Elliott, and Marshall Miracle. And the final 2 from Laurel County, Bobby and Bernice Tillman. And the one from Pulaski County is Melody Godby. The Kentucky Coroners Association Incident Response Team went to Laurel County on Saturday to help recover the bodies of people who died from the storms. The team helped take the victims to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort. Then, on Sunday, the team went to the medical examiner's office to help when needed. The team consisted of coroners from 10 different counties. Survivors of Saturday's storm are left wondering what's next. WYMT's McKinley Calandrino spoke to an organization who's helping families regain stability after this life-changing natural disaster.
Several Kentuckians are left without a home, now thinking about their next steps. The tornado hit Lisa Kilburn's home, leaving her and her family and many others in a hotel room.
I mean, we just prayed through it, and that was, thank God We didn't get as worse as a lot of people, but thank God these people are here to help us too.
Organizations like Emergency RV are actively working to bring relief to some of these hard-hit families.
And you know, these families lost their homes through no fault of their own. They were just living their lives, being good, tax-paying citizens, and we don't think they should have to wait for a year for FEMA to come help them with a place to live again and get their family back together. And that's what we're all about, just people helping people.
Gifting almost 300 victims and survivors all over the United States with a donated RV to get back up on their feet and rebuild. Kilburn says it seems almost too good to be true.
We thought, we don't have time to go and seek out help, because you're here trying to save anything that you could possibly save in your home. It was just so gracious and wonderful that they came to us, and it's just been a tremendous help from day one.
Officials with Emergency RV say it's all about people helping people.
It comes out of nowhere, and it's just tragic to see, we consider these folks our neighbors who lose their homes, and we feel like it's the least that we could do to help them out.
Helping folks knock down, get back up again. In Laurel County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
Emergency RV is set up outside of CHI St. Joseph Hospital in London. If you or a loved one was impacted by the past weekend storms, you can stop by to fill out a survival packet with crew numbers. You can also visit WYMT.com for more information on how to get on that waiting list. Teachers are playing a part in helping communities recover. Heather Williams is a teacher at Keavy Elementary School in Laurel County. Monday, she teamed up with other teachers to give out supplies to families in need, including food, water, and hygiene products.
It's devastating, honestly. Nothing like this has ever happened here. It's devastating knowing that students in the county have went through this. I mean, it's just horrible.
The teachers say it's hard to see their students facing so much loss, and they wanted to help. As we documented here, the Sunshine Hill neighborhood was one of the hardest hit neighborhoods. More than 1 mile down the road from there, homes on Old Whitley Road are gone. Foundations, the only things left behind to show a house was there. Laurel County Public Schools officially ended its school year early. District administrators say they were in discussion with the Department of Education about how to move forward while prioritizing the needs of students, staff, and the community. Graduation is still on for May 31st. As of now, the Pulaski County School District is closed through Memorial Day, and officials are weighing their options. Some places in Louisville sent special teams to help with search and rescue efforts in Laurel County. 8 rescue specialists went door to door searching for survivors and helping people trapped by debris and rubble. A 9th team member went to Frankfort to assist the state's team with communications. The team brought a special truck that's essentially a toolbox on wheels that contains the gear necessary for this type of disaster.
And these are neighbors that their houses are gone too. They're completely leveled, and they're worried about the person next to them. They're worried about, whoever's across the street. They're worried about so-and-so's dogs.
Firefighters say this type of rescue highlights everyone's ability to work together. Medley says they worked with city, county, and state teams to help with search and rescue, and that it was truly a team effort spread across a number of different departments.
This morning we saw a little bit of that rain, but it has since moved out of our region. Just looking at some sprinkles for some portions of a region. Here's a look at that live pinpoint Doppler radar. You can see just a little bit of that rain as you're traveling into portions of Lee County this morning. We'll see those slight chances of showers throughout the day, but for right now, we're looking at warm temperatures as we're in the 60s across most of the region. And we'll see, 70s as you head into the afternoon, upper 70s for some portions of the area. We'll hit that high temperature a little bit earlier in that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock time range. Again, with those chances of rain on and off throughout the day. Amelia.
It's 6:09 and we've got more mountain news on the way this morning. Republicans are split on the big beautiful bill while it tries to pass the final hurdle before going to the House floor.